Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Unfortunately, this is another instance where the footage got all wonky because I was trying to fix the lighting in the middle of this video. The beginning looks great, and I should have just not touched it, clearly. But around the 3-minute mark, the lighting changes, because again, I'm filming this during a time when I shouldn't be filming it. Which is the morning, and it ended up being too dark and the footage looks all grainy. Yay. I'm annoyed to say the least. It's fine. In the future, I am planning on filming later in the day when the lighting doesn't change so much. So it's kind of like the time before sunset when it's bright enough in my apartment that I don't need lights, but it's also not changing within a 45-minute period. But anyway, you guys saw me fill out my habit tracker, and I'm now going through one of my classes opened up for like on Canvas with all of the stuff and everything, so I'm just putting in where the lessons end, like the end dates on those, just so that I know where they are on my weekly. And basically today I'm talking about why my plan for last semester didn't work. So if you remember, or if you don't, either way is fine. I made a very elaborate spread for summer 1 where I had like all of these check boxes and everything, and there was a whole page for each class. And I didn't use it past like the first week. And I just really hated it. I didn't like it. It's, yeah, not good. It just didn't work out very well. I never used it. I used my phone calendar a lot for planning out what I was gonna do every day, and I still do that. But there's a big difference between how I used it then and how I use it now. So from now going forward, I guess this video is going up on Sunday, so like tomorrow. Oh my god, it looks so bad. I'm so sorry. I promise that it will never look like this again. I will literally refilm something if it ever looks like this again. I'm so annoyed. But basically now I have space for like filming and editing, and all of that is in there, and writing blog posts and everything like that. But beyond that, school is just one big block, or like a couple big blocks if it needs to be broken up on certain days. And hopefully that is going to make my life a lot easier with figuring things out. I think still, as of right now, I only have one class that has opened up. Yes, that is correct. But it's just easier for me to make a to-do list for the day, like you guys are about to see me do, than it is for me to say, okay, I'm gonna spend an hour on this class today, and an hour on this, and an hour on this, because that's just not how my days go. Especially with the second semester, 3 weekends in a row, I'm actually not gonna be home. So having like, I don't know, having the blocks that I had before just wasn't gonna end up working out. So we're trying something different. And as you can see, I started out making this spread like super structured, and it ends up looking completely different because I was going for like a Hobonichi styled type thing, but I was like, I don't really want to put a full 24 hours because I'm sleeping for a lot of them, and like I don't need to plan things during the 3 hours before bed that I stream. I don't need to plan during my nighttime routine, so I was like, I'll just plan 10 to 7, so 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. is after my morning routine ends and before my stream usually starts at 7 o'clock. So my plan was to do this for like every single day and go through the whole thing and write them all out, and I do write them all out, as you guys are gonna see. But I don't end up following through with that because as soon as I started planning the next day, which I skipped Friday, Saturday, Sunday, by the way, because I'll be away over the weekend. But as soon as I started like writing in Monday and everything, I was like, I need to stop. I need to slow down. I'm working too far ahead. And I can't do that because that doesn't work with me. So you guys will see what I end up doing to fix that in a little bit. But I just can't, if I plan too far ahead, I end up getting overwhelmed. I end up feeling like a little disheartened when things don't end up going to plan, or I want to make plans with other people, stuff like that. And I need to not do that anymore. So I'm not going to do that. I'm literally just going to plan day by day, and we'll see how it goes. And we'll talk about it next week, of course, about how all of this ends up working out. But just having a to-do list is all that I really need my journal to do. Doing the collage-y part, playing with washi tape, picking all the colors and stuff, that's like a bonus. It's kind of like a little self-care thing, because I do really, really like putting together layouts and everything like that. But having different to-do lists, like I can't make a to-do list for a day that hasn't started yet, especially when this was filmed at like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's like I couldn't do it. You guys will see. I literally wrote out all of it for all of them, like the 10 to 6. I boxed all of them off. It was gonna be great. And I just couldn't do it. So I'm not gonna do it, and that's fine. It really is fine. Folding one page in half is not going to kill me. But pro tip, fold a page in half instead of ripping it out, because you're ruining like the binding of your notebook when you pull pages out, and you end up loosening other pages, and like all the pages end up falling out, and it's really annoying. It's a lot easier if you can just fold the page in half somehow, or like very, very carefully like cut it in half. I don't know, but just don't cut it, because I've made so many mistakes cutting out pages. But yeah, I just like, I don't know. I didn't like how it was turning out. I think that if I had a Hobonichi, which I did have a Hobonichi Techo, however you pronounce it. I had one at the beginning of the year and got rid of it when I moved out because I wasn't using it. But I do think that maybe in 2021 I'll start another one. I want it to be more of a journal than a planner, first of all. But we'll see. It just didn't end up working out for this year, and I was getting annoyed with it, and I found it when I was moving, and I was like, I'm not even gonna bother bringing this with me. Like, it's going out with the trash. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen. But yeah, I was going for like that kind of vibe, but then I kind of realized like that doesn't give me a lot of wiggle room to like put in pictures. Like, I'm shoving pictures in right here. So I ended up getting rid of the Tuesday and Wednesday pages, and this is when I was deciding that. I was just like, no, I can't do it. I decided to, like, I already filled out Monday, so I was just gonna leave it as it was. But then beyond that, I decided to just cover up Tuesday and Wednesday and just fold the page and just keep going that way. So the rest of this little plan with me is literally just me decorating and just putting in pictures and putting in washi tape and trying to make it look cute for when I get to those pages later on. I do sort of miss time tracking, and I'm debating doing that for next week. I think next week we'll kind of talk about that. Yeah, I think that'll be next week's topic, is time tracking and how to use how I use time bars and everything like that. Because I do, in a way, I do like time tracking, and in other ways I don't. And I think that I do want to get back to it, especially with school starting up again, but I also don't want to, because I don't want to. But we'll see. We'll see what I can come up with that over the week. What I can come up with that over the weekend. But yeah. just not, yeah. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like planning, basically, with my mistake with planning last semester was planning too far ahead, and it just doesn't work for me. I can't think that far ahead. I do have weeklies for this month that I actually really do like. I like that they're there. I like that I can see, like, okay, I have lesson 3 of global history is due, but I also have that wedding that weekend. I'm not going to be able to do any work on Saturday, so like I know now that, okay, Thursday and Friday, like I really need to get lesson 3 finished. That kind of stuff is nice to look forward to. It's nice to set like little goals for each day, to know what's going on, all of that kind of stuff. So planning ahead in that sense is fine with me, but planning ahead like on a on like a really daily basis, not like with like events that aren't big events, that I just can't do. But anyways, I will let you guys enjoy the rest of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!